Alrighty, we are live, and I think good to go. Hopefully everything's set up. It's kind of a last minute stream tonight, so yeah. Let me make sure everything sounds good. Yeah, just kind of throwing everything together. So hopefully everything sounds good, looks good. All right, I think we're good. Yes, I think we're good to go. Okay. You get rid of this. Let me pull this up. Alrighty. Chat. Scott, what's up? How you doing? Definitely gonna jump into some draft here. So let me see what we got. We have the puppy, which is Superflex, or the pug. I do want to do at least one of the pugs. One or two. For those that are in here, what do you want to see? You want to see the pug or the puppy, the Superflex style? Not gonna do the eliminator. Not gonna do weekly winners right now. BBM probably gonna wait a little while. Same with the marathon sprint if I even have any teams in that. I think I'm just gonna do a super flex. And I was thinking one draft tonight. I'll probably do just the super flex, but we'll see. We'll see how things go. Yeah, we'll just do 20-second timer, and we'll hop in. We'll hop into one of these. Alrighty. Yes, Bestball, for sure. For sure. On the up. How are we doing tonight? Any drafts yourself or just chilling? Waiting for three if anyone wants to hop in. These have been filling pretty quickly, I will say. Let me go send a little tweet out. Alrighty. Oh, we're in. Okay. Awesome. Two pugs and a schnauzer on stream. That's awesome. How those drafts go for you? All right, in at 7-2. Might get one of the running backs here, either Saquon or Bijan. Haven't taken either of those in at least the first round of these drafts. All right, Allen, Jackson, Daniels, Hurts, the normal. That figures. Ooh. And Burrow off the board. Chase off the board. I kind of want Mahomes. Yeah, I'm gonna take Mahomes just to get the quarterback. I think that's my tier. I think in the first I want one of the first 5 here, and then I'll take Mahomes in that as well. Bestball Hurts stack with AJ Brown. That's sick. Maybe I should have went Bijan or Barkley, but I feel like I can get guys. Later that are just as fun. Like Caffrey, Genti, Henry all fall to the second. With the quarterbacks as well. So we'll see how this goes here. Yeah, so Kyler, Bo, Nix go here at the end of the first and second. What are we talking about? Best ball. I guess we should pay attention since we have a pick coming up. I'd really love McCaffrey here. This guy could go. Yeah, he does go McCaffrey. I think I'm gonna go. I don't love Genti, but I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take him over Henry. That could be a horrible pick, and I realize that for sure. Oh, okay. Thanks for the retweet for sure. Yeah, sometimes it takes a little while on Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it takes. I don't know why it takes so long on Twitter. Stuff sometimes just doesn't load for me on Twitter. I don't get it. Anyway, if you're watching this now live or after as a video, make sure to hit the like button, drop a sub, Definitely hit the bell. It'll notify you when I go live. And you can hop in some drafts with me. Yeah, draft with me. It's a ton of fun when guys are in the draft with me. We had a couple past streams where people were in, and it's just a blast. All right, so this guy 2 picks before me at 29 is definitely going running back. I would take Achane. Okay, he goes 3 quarterbacks. That's definitely a strategy. Like this guy at 4 and 5 go 3 quarterbacks off the bat. Like I want to go Achane here so bad, just to see how it would work. I'm just gonna play around with it. I'm gonna go Achane. Yeah, we're good on. Yeah, I'm just gonna go. I went Mahomes round 1, and then I'm gonna take Genty and Achane, and just see how it goes. I should be able to get one of these quarterbacks that are falling. Because all these teams over here are not going to take 3 quarterbacks. Fantasy football. I just started. Not too long ago, honestly. Probably 2-3 weeks ago. And yeah, for sure, Bestball. Definitely save some of your super flex. I might do depending on how this one goes. I might hop in another one after this. Not sure. We'll see if I'm feeling up for it or too tired. Yeah, so so this guy on the turn does go 3 quarterbacks to start, and I don't love it at all. I like Kyler's fine, but then Nix and Lawrence, I feel like there's just better value. Could have went CD, could have went McCaffrey. Yeah, I don't know if I love that. And hopefully we get one of these quarterbacks to fall. I wouldn't mind Love, Stroud, even Penix, but I definitely would prefer Love or Stroud. Now, do we go Love or Stroud? I think I'm just going to take Jordan Love. Yeah, I think it'll be a better offense. Added a first round receiver in the draft. So we'll do that. All right, this I think this is a little crazy. So, okay, we have two or 3 quarterbacks in the first round is totally fine in the Superflex format. You start 2, so I totally understand it. But starting 4 straight quarterbacks, I think does set you. It definitely sets you apart, but I think it leaves you with not great options, not number 1 options at running back and receiver. To whereas like, yes, I'm starting 2 quarterbacks. I have Mahomes and Jordan Love, but I also have 2 potential first round running backs in Genty and Achane. It's like I feel like you really miss out on some of the value. All right, I'm gonna reach a little. I'm gonna reach a little and go Rashee Rice here, and we'll just scoop up the stack with with Mahomes as and we'll take him as our first receiver. And then we could, I mean, maybe one of Harrison, McLaurin, Tyreek falls to us. I also wouldn't mind just getting another running back either. Well, that's brutal. So this guy goes Harrison, prevented the stack at 12. But yeah, anyway, as I was scrambling to make a pick, I just think so. The guy at 4 starts Jalen Hurts, Caleb Williams, Jared Goff, Bryce Young, and then running back. So Kyron Williams is his best running back / wide receiver. I think it sets you a little bit back in this format. It does mean that quarterbacks are probably going to be in demand. But we'll probably just end up taking two shots later in the draft. That's kind of what I've been doing in these drafts. Unless like if Darnold falls here to me, maybe I take him. But the guy at 65 picking right before me has only one quarterback. I imagine he takes him. So I don't really want Richardson. I don't really want Anthony Richardson. Okay, so he goes. So this guy goes JSN. Do we take Darnold? I think we just take Sam Darnold. I think it's a good value. Yeah, I just think it's a good value, and I don't know what the situation is going to look like later at quarterback. He's basically the last starter taken in these drafts. I mean, yeah, either Richardson or Jones is going to start, and probably Tyler Shuck. But Darnold's the last like legit starter. Yeah, the Worthy would have been a nice stack. We'll have to pivot elsewhere. Wouldn't mind wouldn't mind taking any of these guys. I also don't have much of Devontae Smith either. So I'd be fine with that too. So Smith goes. Wonder if these guys go wide receiver, wide receiver. Caleb Johnson, that's interesting. Okay. Guess he only had one running back. All right, we're taking DJ Moore. I think he's the best player available, and we only have Rashee Rice. So we'll take DJ Moore. We'll see what makes it back to us. Rodgers in the eighth round. Usually see him go in the 9th or 10th. See, now I feel like we definitely have some flexibility. Could go running back or receiver. I think running back provides. I think Montgomery is going to be our best player on the board here. So we're just going to take. Yeah, we're just going to take David Montgomery. Still think he could have a significant role in the offense, and if anything does happen to Gibbs at all, we could have a great running back. Do want to start looking for some stacks here too. Yeah, would be fine with Godwin, even coming off the injury. I think it's totally fine. All right. We'll take Godwin as our third receiver here. I don't love him coming off of the major injury, but I think it's fine. I would really love the Kelsey Mahomes stack too. I know we have Rashee Rice already, but I think that's just a fun trio. But also have a couple Green Bay receivers here. A couple good options. All right, so I guess hoping for Kelsey. I guess everyone else we had in the queue is gone. This guy has a tight end. Guy in front of us at 113 does not. So we're gonna have to hope. We're gonna have to hope he does not take Kelsey. Okay, he does not. We're gonna go Travis Kelsey here. I think it's a no-brainer pick with Mahomes. Yes, we have Rashee Rice, but we just stack them both. We hope Kansas City's offense is much better. Mahomes is way more productive than he has been the past 2 seasons, but in 2021 and 2022, if I have that right, He was a top 5 fantasy quarterback in both those years. And then we just hope Gentry pans out, Achane stays healthy, and this team looks pretty damn good. Yeah, I like this team a lot. Could have a little stack here with Cooper Kupp. And I think we'll do that. Not sure what's up with Stefon Diggs. And we have Sam Darnold. If Sam Darnold's good, Cooper Kupp probably is as well. So we'll scoop that. We'll scoop that value up. If you're watching this after as a video, comment how you think this team looks. Are we doing well? Not too concerned about quarterbacks until the last few rounds, last 2 or 3 rounds. I do like going 4 kind of regardless. But we have 3 starters, so I'm not too concerned at all. Wouldn't mind Warren. I actually think I'm leaning Ramondre. I think he could still have a significant role, especially early in the season. And Mike Vrabel did, he did come out and say he's going to have a significant role still in the offense. And as our 4th running back, I think that's not a bad option. And just kind of have to hope that Kraft makes it back to us with our next pick. We could get the Love stack there with Jordan Love. Gonna add Dobbs to the queue just as a later receiver with some spike week upside, and with Jordan Love. Yeah, see, like, I'm taking Stevenson over Jaden Blue and Braylon Allen every time. Kind of glad we took Stevenson there. None of these options after Stevenson are really like popping out as guys I need to have. And I wouldn't be shocked if this guy goes a tight end. He's got 5 quarterbacks. He does not have a tight end in this draft. Yeah, and I think we go Kraft here. Basically, past ADP anyway for Kraft. And it's a nice stack with Jordan Love. So I know tight end's not as valuable in this format, but it is past his ADP and does provide us a nice stack, so I don't mind that at all. And a bunch of tight ends go, so definitely nice that we grabbed one there to start the run. These all these guys want to take tight ends, definitely do it because we already got our guy, or two guys. Could go Hollywood Brown here. That would just be another stack in the Kansas City offense. I don't know if I necessarily want to do that. Okay, he does go Beck. I think I'm actually going to reach down here a little bit and take Xavier Legette. Yes, Hollywood Brown was there. I don't know if I love having so much of the Kansas City offense. Right, I gotta stop this. Again, I don't know if I love having like a four pieces from an offense. Yes, they could all be great, but you're not diversifying your team. Like I need all of these guys to hit and have great weeks on the playoff weeks. Can't just have everyone on the same team. Wouldn't mind either of these guys. Either. So, okay, Bigsby goes. I think we'll take another receiver here in Quentin Johnson. I just like them over the running backs that were there. I definitely would have taken Bigsby, but we got six receivers. You do only start two receivers in this format, so I think we can probably relax a little with the wide receivers. Definitely need to start taking some running backs. We could go three tight ends too. We'll kind of feel it out and see who's on the board. I do want to queue up some running backs I do like. I like Dobbins. Love Dobbins. All these guys are fine. So Dobbs does go. I would have taken Romeo Dobbs. Two tight ends follow Dobbs, Ertz and Gesicki. Okay, this guy goes Rattler. I'm actually going to pull Giddens up. I don't have much of him. We'll take him for Indianapolis. I just wanted to grab a running back. I have so much of. I would have taken Dobbins. I have so much of J.K. Dobbins though that I'm a little worried that he either doesn't sign till the season starts or signs late and is not ready for the start of the season. Going great. Going great, Steve. How you doing tonight? This is just a superflex draft. A little ways through already, but um, just chilling, having fun. Yeah, I think this team. I actually like this team a lot. We have so just to recap here for those just joining, we have Mahomes, Love, and Darnold at quarterback. I did take Mahomes and Love with our first pick and our third pick. We took actually no. Did we? Took Mahomes and Love with our first and fourth pick. We took Genti and Achane in between. And then our top two receivers are Rice and Moore. And we have the two stacks with Kelsey and Kelsey Mahomes and Kraft and Jordan Love. So not a bad start at all. And Dobbins actually is falling all the way back to us at 199. We do okay. He does go before us. We are interested in Green Bay with having Love and Kraft. I think I'm going to go Marshawn Lloyd here. We'll add to the Green Bay offense. Not necessarily a stack directly, but just a bet on their offense in general. Got 3 picks left. I think I'm going to look at who's left at quarterback here. Do we have any potential stacks? Not necessarily. Late though, I do like Will Howard. Malik Willis, yes, is a stack a little bit, but I don't think he's actually good. Gabriel's not bad. Rudolph's fine too. It'd probably be in this order, and we are up. Who is let's take Jerome Ford. Probably be our last running back. We have 7 running backs. I felt fine with Genti and Achane. We did wait a little bit to take Montgomery, so I kind of wanted to make up a little bit there. And I am fine with the 2 tight ends for now. I actually wouldn't mind Elijah Arroyo either. Be a nice stack with Sam Darnold. That would be kind of cool. We would have our 3 quarterbacks and their 3 respective tight ends in their offense. That's actually a pretty cool team. And we could even go just the 3 quarterbacks. I wouldn't mind doing that either. Haven't really done that much, but since we did take 3 starting quarterbacks to win this thing, we need them to pan out anyway. So we could go wide receiver tight end to end this thing. All right, I'm gonna take Arroyo. Or does he just make it back to us? I think he makes it back to us. I want to take Tyler Lockett. Yes, veteran, old wide receiver. In a new offense. But the veteran presence could be nice for Cam Ward. So I think that's a fine pick. And then if Arroyo makes it to us, I think we're just going to take Arroyo. We'll probably take one of these tight ends if they're still here. Grab ourselves three tight ends. All right, we got a few in here. We got a few in the live stream. Do we want a second draft? And what do we want to do? Do we want to do Superflex? Do we want to do... I know there's a $12 draft out there currently. I do want to have one or two teams of that. Do we hop in one of those? Definitely let me know. Let me know in the comments. Because I am totally down to hop in another draft. Okay, Arroyo goes. All right, we pivot. We take Conklin. I don't like having the backup. I don't want Noah Gray. We'll take Conklin. I don't want the backup. I already have Mahomes. I'm not handcuffing a tight end. I want a guy who has actual potential to start. But overall, this team looks kind of nice. Pug is 12. Yeah, 3. Yeah, I'm not in the Pug at all. I'd like to have just one or two of those teams. But if you guys want to hop in, one of them with me, I'll definitely choose one over the other. Are we leaning away? I'm good with another Superflex too. But I did want to hop in a Pug. So this, let me just take a look at this. So it's a $12 entry, 200,000 in prizes, 40,000 to first place. 31. So if you advance the first round, you make your money back, essentially. I think. And what is the structure? Ooh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. All right, what are we feeling? Schnauzer filled today. Superflex will fill quicker. Yes, Bestball. Yeah, I'm down. Let's just do another Superflex. I wanted to get a bunch of these in anyway. I think I have 6, so this will be my 7th. Again, I'll just go over it quickly. I know most of you in here already know, but $100,000 for first place, $1 million in prizes. Yeah, you are starting two quarterbacks in this format, so definitely have to. Quarterbacks get pushed up, running backs get pushed up since you're only starting 2 wide receivers. But I am gonna hop in. Feel free to join. We're in 3, 2, 1. And waiting for 9. Waiting for 9 people. Oh, my arm's not feeling well. Hit the gym today. Did back and biceps. And feeling a little sore. I'll be right back. Gonna use the restroom. Oh. All right, we are all good. We're in, and we are at, what are we at? 10. Anyone in? Anyone in this draft with me, or just me? I have not had many teams in Superflex from the 10. So should be interesting. And I have been doing the 20-second timer a lot more than the 30-second timer. I do some slow drafts too, so just to do when I'm not live. But I have noticed that I've been liking the 20-second timer more. I just feel like it goes faster. It's easier to draft, and especially when it's super flex in 20 rounds. I kind of want to fly through the draft a little bit quicker. Than when we're on the 30-second timer. And we'll see what makes it to us. This is gonna be this should be like the Barkley Robinson range. I have not started receiver in one of these, I don't think. Okay, so Barkley goes a little early. We'll see if anyone falls to us. I don't know if I like taking Chase would actually be fine here too. Chase at 10, that'd be crazy. Okay, yeah, Chase goes there. We might end up getting Mahomes again. So Jefferson goes, Burrow goes. Do we take Mahomes? I think for the uniqueness, we just go. No, we'll take Mahomes again. I don't love doing that. Mahomes is definitely my most drafted quarterback. I probably should have went Gibbs there. I don't have much of Gibbs either. Would love a McCaffrey, but considering we took Gibbs, or not Gibbs, considering we took Mahomes last draft at 7, I feel like I thought at 10 it's a no brainer. We literally took them. Let's go. Let's just go Baker. We'll go Mahomes and Baker to start. And we'll start with two elite fantasy quarterbacks, I think. And then when it comes back, we'll have to hammer. We'll have to hammer running back. Yeah, Mahomes, Gibbs. Yeah, I was debating. We did take Mahomes in the last draft, and then we took Genty, which we could have done again. We could have also went Mahomes and Henry, which I wouldn't have mind. But I also don't have much of Baker. I probably should get some exposure to Baker this season. So we'll just go with Mayfield. There will be running backs and wide receivers that make it back to me. Back when it comes back. And I don't mind the elite quarterback start. It is a super flex for any who are just joining. Just wanted to say again, thanks for all the support on the videos, the streams, and the shorts. Something that I really enjoy doing. So, glad people are getting to the channel, getting to the page, and tuning in for these streams and the drafts. The drafts are super fun. We'll be tracking them all the way through the off season and through the season. Not sure exactly what I'll do during the season. If I might do individual weekly tournaments. That would be kind of fun. There's definitely like strategy involved in each week, so that could be super fun. Something to do during the season. But just getting going, so really enjoying it. And we'll see what's on the way to us here. I have not started 3 quarterbacks in any of these drafts. That could be kind of fun. But I definitely do want to hit running back at some point here. Like, I don't mind these values at all. I love the Drake May pick here. Yeah, I like all these picks here. Just taking the value when it comes to you. Okay, Taylor does go. We're going to take Bucky. We'll have the Baker Bucky stack. Because I think one of these wide receivers will come back to us. This guy might take one here at 11, but I don't think the guy at 12 will take 2 wide receivers. So getting London or Brown here at okay, or he'll take 2 wide receivers. Okay, I'm fine with Ladd. If not, we'll just go Jacobs. I'm fine with that too. Okay, this guy goes Lawrence. So do we take Ladd? I think we do. I think we do. We'll take Ladd. We'll get a receiver on the board. I was thinking maybe Jacobs. I mean, he killed last year, but we don't have a wide receiver, and I'd love to get an elite one. get back to the board. Kind of a unique start. Mahomes, Mayfield, Irving, McConkey. And you'll see the quarterbacks flying too here. Let me see. Let me check out some of these other teams. This starts kind of fire. So at 11, Gibbs, McCaffrey, Jordan Love, Trevor Lawrence. Two quarterbacks that could have a great season, and two running backs that could be RB1. So that's super fun. Yeah, that's really fun. And for those in here live, you usually taking two quarterbacks early or three quarterbacks early. I feel like I've noticed if you wait on quarterback, like take one quarterback and then wait a while, I feel like I don't have much success with that. What are y'all doing? Yeah, so like the the value is great here on these guys. I wouldn't mind any of these guys. If it came to it, we'd take Rice again. I think that probably would be the order I would want to go. Although the running backs are super value, I think they overall they just get more points than receivers. Obviously, you want the elite ones. Obviously, want the elite ones, but trying to get one. Okay, trying to get one good wide receiver plus another starter. Personally, don't mind waiting for Love and McCarthy. Yeah, I love JJ. McCarthy could be great. All right, so we're left with Cook, and I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all. I like drafting two running backs kind of early in this format. I think they're just a little more valuable than the wide receivers. Definitely will look to take Evans here. But one of these wide receivers would be nice. Yeah. And sorry, kind of skimmed over your comment, but yeah, RM covers. Yeah, I don't mind waiting either. I really like McCarthy, and I think Love's a fine option too. This works out perfect for us. We're gonna get Mike Evans to stack with Mayfield and Bucky. I believe we did this in the last draft with, was it Mahomes? We took, or maybe I don't know, one of the teams we did take quarterback, running back, receiver, or maybe tight end in the stack, which it can pan out. We just kind of hope that the Tampa Bay offense repeats itself, and Baker's great, Bucky's great, and Evans scores a shit ton of touchdowns like he has been. But it's a fine start. Yeah, I was looking at some of these other teams. Let me look here. Yeah, so like this guy at 4 goes Hurts, and then Collins, BTJ, then running back, and then Marv. So that's fun. I mean, that is fun. So many skill positions. I think I would probably take a running back here in between here over either the BTJ pick or the Marv pick. Um, again, I just think running back's a little more valuable. And yeah, RM covers. Hell yeah. Yeah, team looks great. We're just vibing tonight. We're vibing. Um, thanks for those that are in here. Really support. Really like the support on the channel. And it's awesome to see kind of the community. Was on PPR Tyler stream the other night. That was super fun. He has a great community, guys. You know, guys who stream, also just guys in his chat. Would love to build something similar to that. Just people who enjoy the drafts, enjoy the streams, and just chilling. Yeah, and like this is kind of what you have to do if you take 3 quarterbacks to start. So at 2, he goes Lamar, Bo Nix, Caleb Williams, and then just starts hammering running back receiver. Try to work the stacks in there. It's definitely a viable strategy. This would be awesome value if we could get Worthy here. I don't mind. I don't mind pivoting to Connor, or even Sutton. Okay, so Worthy goes. Now the question is, do we want Connor or do we want James Conner or do we want Cortland Sutton? I think we just go running back. We just go back to running back, a little more important in this format. And that'll be the deciding factor. And we could get Sutton on the way back too. Yes, we could even get Sutton on the way back. I doubt this guy takes 2. So this guy has no RBs. Takes his first RB with his 8th pick. If Sutton goes here, so Sutton does go here. Do we like Ridley or Waddle here? I think I like Ridley just because he has the opportunity to be the wide receiver 1 in the offense. So whereas Jalen Waddle, if Tyreek Hill stays healthy, he doesn't. Yes, rookie quarterback, but I think if Hill's healthy, I think Waddle doesn't have a chance. Okay, Waddle week 7. Okay, fair, week 17. I get that. I get that. Tennessee might not be playing for much either. Miami could be. I'm hindsight's 2020. Could have went Waddle. Let's check in on this guy over here. All right, actually, I wanted to look at the team who went no RBs. So guy at 12 went no RBs through his first 7 rounds. Takes Judkins as his first running back in the 8th round. I feel like this is just throwing. Like I feel like this team has no shot. CD, Dak, fine stack. London, Brown, Darnold, Kittle, Pickens, and then his first RB at what is that? At 85. That's just too. That's too late. It's too late to take your first running back. All right, let's see what's here for us. I have not taken Jackson Dart yet. I think that could be fun. We also could go, and we can't take Godwin, right? I think I'd probably go Debo or Judy over him. Coming back from the injury, at least Godwin is coming back from the injury. Yeah, I'm taking Debo. I don't have much exposure to Debo, and Washington's gonna be good again. Um, Great offense, tough division, but good offense. And Godwin is just it's just they're begging us to take Godwin. I'm not. I'm taking Judy. I know I should. I know I should. But I can't have Baker, Bucky, Evans, and Godwin for this team to win. Like I need one of them to stand out in weeks 15, 16, 17. And I think it most likely is it's Evans. Yeah, I figured Kelsey would go. We did pair him with Mahomes in the last draft. Definitely need to start thinking about running back though. Sure. Um, like Tracy over Scadaboo, but I don't have much exposure to Scadaboo. Yeah, ETN, I'm taking him over Tootin. I think the rookie running backs get blown up in the best ball formats, and they're kind of unknowns. But any of these running backs, I'm more than fine taking. Some I'd be kind of reaching here for at pick 130, but they are going to go in this, especially in this format. They're going to go early and often. Like yeah, like so. This guy takes Tootin over Stevenson, Travis Etienne, Zach Charbonnet, who have proven that they can be effective runners in the NFL. I don't know why you would do that. I honestly don't know why you would do that. Yeah, looks to bounce back under new coach. Um, added Travis Hunter in the offseason to the offense. Don't have much Charbonnet either. I wouldn't mind drafting him. Same bye weeks. Let's take ETN goes. Let's take Charbonnet. I think it's going to be Williams or Warren here. Warren in single QB leagues is my highest drafted tight end. Really like Tyler Warren. Um, went to Penn State, huge Penn State fan, so little bias, but do like him. And I think, yeah, we'll get Warren. We can speculate on running backs later. We don't have a tight end yet, so we'll pick one up here in the with our 12th pick. Again, thanks all for tuning into the streams. Gonna try to stream two to three times a week, at least leading up to the season. Have a bunch of fun with these drafts. So, um, thanks for tuning in. If you are watching after as a video, make sure to comment. Comment how you like the teams, how you don't like the teams. Hit the notification bell. It'll let you know when we go live in the future. Hop in, and you can hop in some of these drafts with us. Promo code on underdog is NolanK25. We'll get you 50% deposit bonus up to $1,000. So be sure to go use that. It probably will be plugged in the comments as well. So just look at the top of the comments. It'll be plugged in there too. Definitely want to look here and speculate on quarterbacks. Wouldn't mind going Milrow. Don't think he has a role, but you never know. And we do only have two quarterbacks as of now, so could start thinking about taking Milrow. And guys in between us do only have two quarterbacks as well. So I think if he falls to us, I don't have any of Milrow even in the Superflex format. I think we take him. Could be a waste of a pick, but I think with the guys that I'm seeing at the top of the board currently, I'm fine taking the risk on Milrow in the 13th round. Even if he doesn't play, even if he never gets in it, okay, so what? We wasted a pick in the 13th round. Don't have any stacks to Mahomes. I would think about going Hollywood here. I don't think this guy's going to take him. So, ooh, sorry about the mic hit there. Yeah, we're going to take Hollywood Brown. Stacks up with Mahomes there. And he'll be our 6th receiver. All right. I think being on the turn here is fun. Fun sometimes, also kind of a curse. I like having the picks kind of back to back, but I don't love that you wait so long in between picks. And again, thanks for watching. Be sure to like the video, hit the notification bell. It'll notify you when we go live. So be here to hop in some of the drafts with us in the future. Hoping the mic quality is good after I just hit it. And to recap this team, haven't done a recap in a little while. So we take Mahomes and Baker early. It is super flex for those who are wondering. Mahomes and Baker early, and then we take Milroe late there just to get another guy. We do have Bucky Irving, James Cook as our two top running backs. Ladd McConkey, Mike Evans, Calvin Ridley, Tyler Warren as our number one tight end. This team looks fun. The team's fun for sure. Okay, Wan'Dale Robinson goes. I could take another running back here. I don't know if it would be Dowdle or Allen. Let's take Rico Dowdle. Breece Hall is locked in as the Jets' number one guy. Dowdle could find a way to play in the offense in Carolina. So I don't mind that. I don't mind that pick at all. Justice Hill goes before us. We're gonna lean receiver here for sure. I guess we take Thielen. That was a little bit of a scramble pick. I didn't want Palmer. Pierce is nice. I feel like he does have some spike weeks upside. But Thielen was great last year for Bryce Young. I thought he was a great check down option. And he's awesome with out routes. So if Bryce Young can find it, they also have Tedero McMillan in the offense now. So that could actually just help everyone in the offense. Right, we do have 7 receivers and 5 running backs now. We'll definitely start to look at tight end and probably quarterback at the end of the draft, just since we waited and didn't take 3 starters. Again, some of these guys I like. I like Rudolph. I like Will Howard. Zach Wilson's always a fine option just because Tua always gets hurt. So if Tua's hurt, then Wilson's in. I think they did draft Quinn Ewers, but they're gonna go to the veteran Wilson over Quinn Ewers if an injury does happen right away. Yeah, tight end too is another thing we should definitely look at. Don't mind Schultz. I think he has fine upside. Theo Johnson. I think those would be the guys I would want. And can always take one of these guys too. If Dobbins came to us, I would take Dobbins. And Hunter, too. I don't know about all you. I do like to queue. I do still like to kind of queue up, guys. And if this guy doesn't take Schultz, we probably will take Schultz just because the guy in between us at 12 only has one tight end, and I think Schultz is a good value here. Let's take Kareem Hunt. Don't know if I have any of Kareem Hunt this year. I wanted another running back. Didn't really want Devin Neal. Could have also thought about Rashad Smith, but just with Kareem Hunt's experience, we'll take Kareem Hunt. So we got 3 QBs, 6 running backs, 7 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. And we're left with 2 picks. I do want to go with a 4th quarterback in this draft. I just don't really like Rattler. He could just beat out Shuck for the starting job. But I don't think that happens. Yeah, opens OTAs is QB1. But I think Will Howard will take that job. And really no quarterbacks go here, too. Kind of weird. And I think with running back, we're kind of fine. I probably lean tight end. Right, do we have any potential stacks? We do have a potential stack with Arroyo. And Noah Gray. So I think we definitely think about those two as well. Let me see what I would order this. Do I think Rudolph has a chance? I think this is how I order it. I mean, he has started for Pittsburgh before. Yeah, we'll take Rudolph. We'll take Rudolph here. And then we'll go Arroyo or Gray with our last pick. Yeah, we'll circle back with Arroyo or Gray. All right. Yeah, we'll take Elijah Arroyo. And that is going to do it. So just to recap quick, we do go Mahomes, Mayfield, Milroe, Rudolph as our quarterbacks. We have Bucky, James Cook, James Conner, Charbonnet, Dowdle, Hunt, and then McConkey, Evans, Ridley, Samuel, Judy, Brown, Thielen, Warren, Schultz, and Arroyo as our tight ends. And that is going to do it. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you so much for liking the stream, coming back, turning notifications on. Make sure to sub if you're not already. I do also have my Twitter linked in the bio of my YouTube. Definitely follow me on there. We'll be streaming two to three times a week. So definitely stop by, jump in a couple drafts with us, and we're just counting down the days till the start of the season. So thanks for watching, and